next thing that we have to do is use an address book to store and retrieve contact information. So everyone has an address book on their mobile phone, tablet, PCs. Some people don't really use it, but in this one, I'm going to show you guys how you can get to it, how to find it, and also how to make use of it. So you go to your emails. So let's say we're on our email here. On the left-hand side, we have loads of different buttons. The first one is called the app launcher. That's where you can get to all the other apps that you want. The next one is going to be for calendar. It looks like a tiny calendar. So just move your mouse over them and you'll see the names of them. So the first one says, again, app launcher. Second one says mail. Third one says calendar. And the fourth one says people. The fifth one says groups. The main thing you're going to want to do now to get to contacts is click on where it says people. So I'm going to click on people. Actually, before I even click on people, let's start doing our screenshots straight away. So move your mouse over people, leave your mouse there, and you get your snipping tool. So pause the video, go ahead, get snipping tool, and do a snip of this, do a screenshot of this section here. Then I'm going to go to my Word document and paste it in. You should do the same thing. So pause the video, screenshot that, and put it in your Word document. After that, you go back to your Word document and you're actually going to click on the thing that said people. So that icon that looks like it's two people standing next to each other, click on it. And from here, pause the video, go ahead and screenshot this. Pause the video, go ahead and screenshot this entire thing. And again, we want to show that we know exactly what we're doing. So we're taking screenshots of every single step that we follow. Every single step. Go back to my Word document and paste it in there. So take a screenshot, paste that into your Word document and go back to the email again. And from here, we can do new contact. At the very top, it says a new contact in purple there. Or down here, it says add a contact. I think I'm going to do new contact at the top. It does exactly the same thing as clicking on that one. So I would go ahead and screenshot this, the purple button at the top, or you can go ahead and screenshot the one at the bottom. So for me, I'm going to screenshot the top one because it's a bit more obvious. It's easier to notice. The one at the bottom is not very big. It's not very bright. So I'm screenshotting the one that says new contact. Pause the video, go ahead, screenshot the new contact button and paste it into your Word document under the last screenshot that you have. So I'm going to press enter twice to move my page down. I'm going to paste it in. Then I'm going to go back to my email again, or back to my contact. I'm going to click on new contact and I'm going to add a few contacts here. The only things that we need to fill in here are first name, last name, and email address. We shouldn't need anything else for the purpose of this. So in the first name, go ahead, pause the video, find the first name of someone in your school. Now this should either be your teacher, your teaching assistant, the head of department, someone who can give you permission to actually screenshot their details and put it in your coursework. I don't think you should use any other student's details for this. Some schools will be perfectly fine with that. That's no problem. But I would say use some teachers' details, use the details of some adults so that you can get permission from them to screenshot this. So I'm going to put first name as Mr. Amazing. Last name I'm going to put as Cool Guy. So the first name of this person is Mr. Amazing Cool Guy. And their email address, I'm going to put amazingcoolguy@gmail.com. You should use real email addresses for yours. I don't want to use real email addresses here just because I don't want to be showing people's emails. You need to go and get the email address of your teacher, get the email address of your teaching assistant, get the email address of an adult that you can ask permission to do this 100%. So this is the first one. So I'm going to screenshot this, pause the video, fill yours in, and after you filled it in, double check the email is correct and screenshot it. So I'm going to screenshot this and put this into my Word document. So that screenshot is taken there. I'm going to go back to my Word document now. And at the bottom here, under my last screenshot, I'm going to paste that in, move it down some more. I'm going to go back again to my section here. And the last thing I need to click on is actually that save button at the bottom. But I don't want to screenshot this entire thing here. So I'm just going to screenshot that save button down here and explain when it comes to it that I needed to click on the save button. Screenshot that, go back to my Word document again. So pause the video. You can screenshot the entire thing if you want. It really doesn't matter. It's entirely up to you. So if you want to screenshot this entire page, pause the video, screenshot it, and put it in your document. After that, I'm going to click on save, and that saves my first contact. So that's my first contact there, Mr. Amazing Cool Guy. And I want to screenshot this to prove that I actually have this contact saved. So again, I'm going to say pause the video, go ahead and screenshot this entire thing. So let me show you what I'm going to screenshot first. I would grab this entire thing here, because on the left hand side, it shows what you clicked on. In the middle here, it shows the person's name and the details. And on the right hand side, it shows more information on that person. So that's what I would screenshot. Go back to my Word document. I'm going to paste it here. Go back to my emails or go back to my contacts, and I'm going to add another contact. Again, I'm going to click on new contact. I'm going to click in first name. I'm going to enter last name and email address. Here I filled in my second person, and this person's first name is Mrs. Amazing, and the last name is Cool Lady. The email address I put in amazingcoollady@gmail.com. Now again, please go and get the details of someone in your school. Again, it can be your teacher, your teaching assistant, your head of department, your principal. Just ask anyone who can give you information so you can screenshot this. I'm not going to screenshot this part. I'm only going to screenshot when it shows that I've saved it. So again, you need to click on save at the bottom. And now in contacts, you should have two contacts. So I would screenshot this part again. So again, pause the video, go ahead and do a screenshot of this entire section here just to show that you now have two contacts. So the first one was Mr. Amazing Cool Guy. The second one is Mrs. Amazing Cool Lady. And I'm going to put this into my Word document, paste it there, and move down a bit. And I think saving contacts were now good. Now, the last step of this says that we need to show that we can retrieve contact details. There are a few ways that we can do this. The first way is to actually go back to the people section, so the contact section. So this is you on your email. You click on the 1, 2, 3, 4th button that says people. So two people standing next to each other. You click on that one. And then under that, it's going to automatically show you your contacts. So I would simply screenshot this again. You don't need to click on any one of the contacts. Don't click on any contact yet. I would simply pause the video, go ahead, and I would screenshot this section here just to show that you know where to find your contacts. This proves that you know where to find your contacts. Then after that, I would go back to my Word document here and I would paste this in. Another way that we can prove that we have these contacts and we know how to get to them is to write a new email and send it to that person, or just to search your contact list from a new email. So go back to your emails, pause the video, go back to the email thing at the top. So click on the very first one that says mail. So go ahead, pause the video, go back to email and click on where it says mail at the very top. After that, you click on new mail. And after you click on new mail, you're going to type in that to field. I'm going to type Mr. Amazing Cool Guy, and it's going to come up. So all I did was type MR and it came up with Mr. Amazing Cool Guy. That's the first one there. I'm going to click on that and it comes up with the person's name and their email address. In the second part, I'm going to type in Mrs. Amazing. Oh, perfect. It came up again. Mrs. Amazing Cool Lady. I'm going to click on that one. And I would do a screenshot of this. And this is just going to be a new email showing that these contacts have been saved to your contact list. So I'm going to screenshot that. Pause the video. Go ahead and screenshot it. Just have a look at what I'm screenshotting again. So this is just that section that shows that I have something in the to field and something in the CC field. I'm going to go back to my Word document now, and I'm going to paste this in. And I believe this should be my last screenshot for this entire thing. The next video you need to watch is the one where I explain what each piece of evidence is. So I'm going to stop here.